Alright guys and girls, Zypho here with a slightly different video to usual. Today we're not doing a long playing review or a game, we're actually looking at a new magazine for the Amstrad CPC range, including Plus and GX 4000 of course. I say new, this is issue 3 and I think issue 2 last came out in like 2018. So, but this is quite recent. And this was sent to me in the post by a chap called James Ford. There he is. And his website is cpcstore.co.uk, which is where you can get this from. Link in the description below and all that kind of stuff. And I was really impressed by this, and I thought this deserved its own video, and we'll have a quick look at it. Because I think this deserves more attention and love, because I hadn't heard of this before. And you know, I try to be Mr. Amstrad, and what a fail on my part actually. And I'm sad that I missed out on the first 2 issues, because this is really freaking good, especially the main feature here on high-tech software. This main feature is as good, if not better, than anything you would read in Retro Gamer magazine. That's no disrespect to Retro Gamer, because I've written for them before, and I know plenty of the people that write for them. But he was able to go in far more detail and write for as much as he wanted to about high tech, and speak to lots and lots of different people. Whereas with Retro Gamer articles, you're limited to a set number of words. It's got to fit in either 2 or 4 pages of lots of images. Well, he's gone all out on this one. I'm really impressed about that, but we'll come to that in a second. But yes, the focus of this magazine is more on new games rather than a trip down like memory lane. So don't expect reviews of things like RoboCop and Renegade and stuff like that. Instead, you'll find reviews of things like The Dawn of Colonel, hang on, will my camera focus, Ghosts and Goblins, Pinball Dreams, Bears, Pink Pills, blah 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 blah, all the way down to Barber's Palace and Shadows of Sergoth. So stuff over the last 2 years has kind of been reviewed in here. But there's quite a few nice little features as well alongside it. And especially this high-tech feature we'll come to in a second. We'll just have a quick flick through here. As you can see, it's, you know, the design and the layout is kind of basic, but it works. You know, it's something that James says is something you'll enjoy reading on the bog or the toilet. And that's kind of true. So a little bit of news here and a word from the editor, which is actually quite interesting actually. There is a feature on some pieces of hardware, the UZFAC, which I haven't actually heard of actually, but sounds interesting. Goes into quite a lot of detail there. This is a feature on a product called 8-Bit Memoirs. Yeah, so yeah, let's get through that. And we come on to the main feature, which is an article about high-tech software. And what I love about this article is actually he talks about his journey making the article as well, and that's actually that is just as interesting as the main chunk of the article itself, because he had quite a few trials and tribulations getting this article put together. But he's tracked down like the original guy that started up high-tech software, the managing director, and he's had quite an interesting career, working with people like Roger Hulley from Alternative Software, working for Alligator Software back in the day as well, and all that. And it is a massive feature and was a absolutely cracking read. I can't recommend this enough. As you can see, page after page after page after page of feature. Wow. So everything you ever wanted to know about high-tech software you can find in this. Better than anything that Retro Gamer could produce, because he's able to go in more detail and he's not constrained by word limits and number of pages. He's everything is here, and I really look forward to what he might do with other companies he might be able to track down in the future in later issues. But yeah, this is a fantastic article. So yeah, high praise. The reviews are good, you know. Dawn of Colonel rate, yeah, I think he rates Dawn of Colonel 9.5, and then later on, Pinball Dreams only gets a 9 out of 10. It was like, okay, I'm not sure I agree on those scores, but but yeah, really nicely put together. Actually, the reviews, the design of the reviews looks really, really nice. Works really well, the layout and things like that. So this looks proper professional here, and looks really, really good. So interesting reading here. Maybe some games you might have missed out on. I haven't even looked at Pink Pills yet properly on my channel, or Robbie Strikes Back. But there are games from like two odd years ago. And there you go. Shadows of Sergoth as well there. Barber's Palace. Looks lovely, this. And I think even though... I mean, there's plenty of content in here. But I think it's definitely worth the £4 for the cost of this. I think it's... If you're a fan of the Amstrad, you know, we all kind of like collecting stuff, especially new things. I think this will make a nice thing to add to your collection as well. I am hard selling this, but don't worry, I'm not getting a commission for it. I just really like it. I think this is cool. I think we should support things like this for the Amstrad. We don't really have a properly produced sort of like regular magazine like this, and if people actually buy this one, he may make more regular ones, because there was a 2-year gap, sorry, between this one and the previous one, issue 2. Yeah. The more we support it, the more people that buy it, I guess he might make it more of a regular thing. Who knows? And there you go. A bit of adverts at the back. So there you are. Colour Personal Computing. You can get it from the cpcstore.co.uk website. Again, a link in the description below. And I think it's well worth your £4. That's about the average price for a magazine these days. In fact, they're now around about £5-6 mark, aren't they, in shops? Not that I buy any anymore, but I do get Retro Gamer. But yeah, excellent thing, and I thoroughly recommend. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you again soon, guys. Take care, bye!